Well, good afternoon, everybody. I just want to make a short video here, hopefully only a couple minutes, regarding some things that I'm kind of seeing happen in the psychological world, mental health, places like that. There's been a lot of talk about the ego, that part of us that identifies with many things, creates attachments. It's the part of us that sometimes can create stories within our head regarding circumstances or situations that we face, and it's just kind of this constant thing that can carry on in our lives. But there's another thing that I'm also seeing regarding a lot of these teachings about being present or about having an ego and listening to that ego. Sometimes it's really, really important that when we are in the present space that we find ourselves, it's not good to say that what we are believing about ourselves or what we are seeing in that present situation isn't true. I think there comes a point where we need to actually really accept various present circumstances, situations, or events in our lives and discover the truth that actually can be uncovered in those circumstances. Because a lot of times if we just deny those situations and we call them the ego creating stories, or we say that they're really not true, but it's how we're perceiving the truth, that sometimes we actually can live in a place of denial and we never really get to the point of the root of healing. For example, if a child is never told that they are loved, or a child is never demonstrated certain aspects of love on a consistent basis, then how are they to know that they are loved? We can tell that child over and over and over how important they are, how loved they are. But the stories that maybe are going off in their head can very much be based around reality. To say that they're not real, to chalk it up down to the ego, or even to kind of put it in spaces and places where we make up these things in our head is not always totally true. So if you're buying a lot of these teachings around ego, and you're buying a lot of these teachings about being in the present, it's really important that we see the ego for what it is and see the present for what it is, but also not deny some of the things that actually are true realities and chalk them up to the ego or chalk them up to made up stories within our head. All right, have a good day, everyone.